Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of Standard 7. Hope you are doing well. Alhamdulillah, I am also well. This is your Islam and Moral Education class, and today we learn from Chapter 3, Al-Quran and Hadith Studies. Today we discuss on Lesson 2 and Lesson 3, Tajweed and Mad. Now we start from Tajweed. What is Tajweed? Tajweed is an Arabic word. It means to beautify or to make something fine. In Islamic term, it means reciting the Holy Quran accurately and perfectly. To recite the Holy Quran accurately and perfectly, we have to follow some rules like use of makhraj, sifat, use of mad, waqf, gunna perfectly. And if we don't use these rules perfectly, the recitation of Quran could not be perfect, and our salat could not be perfect. Now we know why should we use tajweed. What is the importance of tajweed? There are so many nafil prayers, and among these, reciting Holy Quran is the best nafil prayer. About reciting Holy Quran, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ma qara ahar famin kitabillah falahu bihi hasanatu wal hasanatu bi ashri amthaliha." That means, he who will recite even a single letter from Allah's book will gain one swab, and this one swab is equal to 10 swab. That means, in the Arabic language there are 29 letters, and if we recite a single letter during reciting the Quran or any time, we get 10 swab, which we called neki. We get 10 neki. For example, if we calculate that, when we start any good work, we say Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Now we will calculate how many swabs, how many neki we get to by saying Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim, there are 9 letters. So, for one letter we get 10 swabs, and as it contains 19 letters, so 19 letters, for 19 letters we get 19 into 10. That means 190 swabs. And our great Prophet ﷺ also said in the Hadith Sharif that you recite Quran because it will recommend the readers on the day of judgment. That means, if we recite the Holy Quran every day, that Holy Quran will recommend for us on the day of judgment, and we can get the Jannat. Now we know about Lesson 3, and its name is Mad. What is Mad? Mad means to elongate or lengthen. In the Tajweed term, Tajweeder bhashay bolte gele, to read by lengthening the letter beside the right letter of Mad is called Mad. That means, মাদের যে লেটার আছে তার পাশের যে লেটার, মদের লেটারের পাশের যে লেটারগুলো আছে সেগুলোতে লেনদেন করে পড়াকে, একটু টেনে পড়াকে বলে মাদ। What are the letters of mad? There are 3 letters of mad: alif, waw, ya. I write here 3 letters of mud. There are 3 letters of mud. What are they? Alif, Waw, Ya. Now we know when these 3 letters are pronounced as mud. Number 1, when there is a jabr. This symbol is called jabr. When there is a jabr on the letter before vacant alif. On the letter before vacant alif. When jabr on the letter before vacant alif. Vacant alif, we can, for example, we can write it's ba jabr and it's vacant alif. It's vacant alif and before letter is ba, and on ba there is a jabr, so it's the letter of mud. Number 2, when there is a jazm or on the letter and a pesh on the letter at the right, for example Waw, we write when there is a jazm on the letter Waw. Waw একটি লেটার, যখন এর উপরে জাজম থাকবে on its right, you can write that it's ba and it's waw. There is jazm on the waw and on the right letter is ba, and there is a pesh on ba, so ba waw pesh bu. This is the letter of mud. Number 3, when there is jazm on the letter ya and a jer under the letter of its right, we can write that it's ba and it's ya. There is a jazm on ya and on the right side ba, under ba there is a j, so we can say ba yazir b, and so we could say that ba alif jabr ba waw pesh bu ba yazir b, and these 3 are pronounced elongatedly. Okay, these 3 in this 3 condition, these are called alif, waw and ya. These are called mud letter. Now we know that kinds of mud. What are the kinds of mud? Mud are 2 types, madde asli and madde fari. When we called madde asli, where there is no jazm, hamza, tajdeed before or on the right of mud's letter, that means মদের লেটারের উপরে যখন কোনো হামজা, তাজদিদ বা সাকিন থাকবে না, তখন সেটাকে আমরা বলবো মাদে আসলি. And another name for madde asli is tabai mad, and the elongation time of madde asli is 1 alif. That means how many times we need to curl one finger. This is our finger, and how many times we curl, that means ba alif jabr ba. Which times we need to curl our finger, that is the time for madde asli to elongate. Now example of madde asli. Example of madde asli, we go to the board, we raise the board. madhe asli. Example 1, we write here it's noon and it's wow. Noon wow pesh, no. Here is jazm. Here is a jazm and noon pesh. On the noon it is pesh. And no, and the second is ha ya. It is ha and it's ya. On the ya it is jazm and right it is j. Number 3, ha alif jabr ha, vacant alif, and on the right side there is jabr. These 3 are called madhe asli. And in some letters, in some cases in the sentence, in the Arabic sentence, in our Holy Quran, we see the steep jabr. It is called steep jabr, and the steep jer, and it is called upside down pesh. Upside down pesh. That means ulta pesh. In this 3 condition, we also elongate one alif. That is also called for mad. Now we go for madhe fari. We erase that portion. Now the topic is madhe fari. Madhe fari means derivatives which derives from madhe asli. Madhe asli থেকে যেটা তৈরি হয়েছে. If there is any jazm, pesh or tajdid following mad later, those have long elongation. যখন মাদের আখরের আগে বা পরে কোনো jazm, tajdid, pesh থাকে তখন এটা more than one alif এর থেকে অনেক বেশি টেনে পড়তে হয়, elongate করে পড়তে হয়, সেটাকে বলে madhe fari. For example 1, we write here this is jim and this is hamza. This is mad letter. You see it is vacant alif, and on the right jim jabr, jim alif jabr ja, and after that there is the hamza. I said before that when there is any jazm, hamza or tajdid before or after any letter of after mod letter, it makes madhe fari. And here you see this is mad letter, and after that there is hamza. So we elongate more than one alif, and this is the symbol of 4 alif. 4 alif পরিমাণ টানের এই সিম্বল, এখানে আমরা 4 alif পরিমাণ টান দিয়ে করব. Like that, jim alif jabr ja, hamza jabr a. এখানে অনেক বেশি elongate করছি, more than one alif. It is 4 alif. And number 2, we I write here alif jabr a. This is lam alif. Look here, this is alif and it is lam, and before khali alif, and before that lam. Sorry, it is lam. Here you see that after there is on the mad letter lam, you see after mad letter there is lam. Mother letter এর পর এখানে lam আছে, so we this is a mad fari, and we will pronounce hamza a bit longer. Okay, so it is to be mentioned that in many places in the Al Quran there are signs for all these mads on the letter. Students, when you recite Holy Quran, you see the symbol of Mother Fari, this type of symbol shown in the sentence, shown on the letter when you recite Quran. এখন তুমি কোরআন রিসাইট করবে, কোরআনের আয়াতের উপর এই মাদার ফারির যে ইলংগেশন সিম্বল এগুলো তোমরা দেখতে পারবে. সো দেন ইউ ইলংগেট, when you recite you should elongate 4 alif or 3 alif, okay, and this is called Mother Fari. So I hope students you get the Mother Asli and Mother Fari. If you have any problem, you can call me over the phone or you can comment me. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.